Hey, grade 5 and 6, welcome to my living room. Welcome to Music at Home for the week of April 20th. And I'm going to walk you through a music lesson I'd love for you to do at some point during this week. This is kind of the time of the school year when I would start pulling out all the band instruments from the cupboards and doing some demonstrations and showing you about those instruments and talking about maybe who would like to be part of the band, the after-school band club for next year. So I'm going to start on that this week. A little bit weird doing it from home, but we're going to see how we can make it work. Many of you guys, some of you that are in grade 6 already are in the band, so this is going to be easy review for you guys, and especially for the grade 5s, this will be all brand new, so I hope you enjoy learning about the instruments of the orchestra or the instruments of the band. And so follow me. We're going to head over to, again, the musicplayonline.com website. And I always have such a tricky time knowing what to plan for you because you all have such different personalities, and it's hard when I don't see you and I don't get the feedback from you to know what you love and what you're not loving. But I think that you are going to enjoy this one. Instead of going to online learning, we're going to go over to the side this time down to the tab marked Units. So click on Units, and along the top, on my computer, there's a tab called Instruments, and so that's where I'd like you to go today, to the tab marked Instruments. Oh, here we go. Now, 3 choices here. We're going to start with the instruments of the orchestra, and I would like you, very first, there's 2 choices here of short PowerPoint slideshows about the brass family. Both of them are good. Pick one of those videos and watch them. I'm going to choose the brass family right here, and it will take you to a little PowerPoint slideshow that you can watch about the brass family. Okay, so that's job number 1. The second thing to do is a whole section here about the instruments of the orchestra. So this is called section 1. I don't want you to go any further today. Just do number 1, instruments of the orchestra. The first thing is an introduction, and again, it's a little slideshow, and it's got a whole bunch of different points. Especially today, I'd like you to go through the three or four at the beginning that are the introduction and the brass section. So there's listen to the brass, and over here, brass instruments. So I'd like you to go through at least the ones about the brass family for this week, all right? Job number 2, create a word rhythm with instrument names. So when you click on that, you're going to make a little song that is made up with the rhythms from some of the names in the orchestra. We've talked about this a little bit in class. I always like to end a line of a song with a ta or a rest. And so I might end this first line, harp. Well, that's one sound. So I'm going to pick my ending first. And is there another name of an instrument that is just a single sound? Flute. That would work. So I'm going to choose flute to be the end of my song. And then I'm just going to, just as a demonstration, I'm going to put them in pretty quickly and make up a little song. What might that sound like? Okay, so if I was going to clap that little song out, tuba, clarinet, oboe, harp, timpani, clarinet, clarinet, flute. You can make up your own song. You can use a word more than once. Use the rhythm as a B, C, or D section with a song as your theme, and reflect on your performance. So you could make that into a whole symphony if you wanted. All right, create a word rhythm with instrument names and clap it out, or if you have an instrument at home, we have, I'm a music teacher, so I have random musical instruments around my house, but you might want to make a shaker or make a drum with pots and pans, or whatever you want. Maybe you have your recorder at home. You can make up a tune and play it on your recorder. The last job for you today, sort the instrument families. So what you're going to do here is woodwind, brass, strings, and percussion. Well, if you did watch those videos, you'll know that the French horn is a brass instrument, and you will know that the trumpet is a brass instrument. And I'd like you to sort the instruments out and see if you can put them in the right families. All right, so that's your job for today. Here's some bonus things. A coloring page. If you click on any of these, you can print them at home. This instrument sort one is kind of fun. It is just trying to figure out, again, writing down which instruments belong in which family. Easy worksheets, coloring pages, all sorts of things. But I'm going to take you over the next few weeks through some of the instruments in the band, instruments in the orchestra, and see how you do. When we get back together, hopefully I have time to let all of you guys give some of these instruments a try. Have a great week. I hope you're still watching the Song of the Day. And if you have any requests of any songs that you'd like me, my family to sing for the Song of the Day, send them in. It's fun for me to know who's watching and singing along at home. Have a great week, you guys, and miss you. Talk to you soon.